case be apolitically probed? Well, there's been high drama also in Parliament today. Several adjournments in the Rajya Sabha. This when AIDMK members forced repeated adjournments demanding action against Karti Chidambaram, the son of P. Chidambaram, after ED raids threw up, well, some amount of details regarding investments that were made by him allegedly, illegal investments made by him allegedly. The charges that are sought to be drummed against Karti Chidambaram by the AIDMK and others are serious, but once again, some of the opposition parties like the Congress and the DMK have termed this attempt by the AIDMK, the BJP and others to gun for Karti Chidambaram as part of an elaborate witch hunt to seek revenge and balance the scales. Is this really a fact, or is Karti Chidambaram a crony capitalist? That's the basic question that is being asked by the AIDMK. We'll explore it after this news report.
Karti Chidambaram faces the heat of the Enforcement Directorate.
He's denied all the allegations and he has said that he has got all the documents clear and there is no irregularity. There were allegations that Karti Chidambaram had amassed wealth after the Accel Marxist deal. However, Karti Chidambaram has denied all these allegations. There was ruckus in Rajya Sabha today by the AIDMK members alleging against Karti Chidambaram.
The charges against him are grave, for he is no ordinary citizen, but the son of a former Union Finance Minister, P. Chidambaram. Karti is accused of amassing wealth across the globe while his father was in power, an allegation Karti resolutely denies.
All my businesses are completely compliant. All filings are up to date. All statutory, regulatory filings are completely up to date. That's all I have to say.
The AIADMK knows well the potential of the issue at hand, repeatedly forcing adjournments in both houses as Tamil Nadu readies for polls. But Rajya Sabha Chair Kurian, unimpressed, terming the uproar a murder of democracy. The Congress says it's a witch hunt, and invariably charges defense and politics in full swing.
ED is investigating the matter. Certainly, it needs to be investigated very seriously, and they should be dealt as per the present laws which are in existence in our country.
Modi ji now heads the union government. AIADMK is in power in Tamil Nadu. If there is any evidence of wrongdoing, please feel free to take any suitable action in accordance with law that you may so choose.
They may do anything in the past. They have never raised their voice in favor of the state or the people whom they represent.
The AIADMK might be looking to reap political dividends, but the ball clearly in the centre's court, and the onus on Karti to clear his own as well as his father's name.
We have to wait and see what is going to be the final result of the agencies which are probing. Also, there is confusion about who will be probing this particular case. With video journalist Bala Subramaniam, this is Priyamvada in Chennai for NewsX.
Well, let's hold this open. Dr. Subramaniam Swamy joins us. Mofi Pandarajan of the AIDMK, A. Sarvanan of the DMK, Daniel Francis, a political analyst, and also with us is Professor Nalapat of the Sunday Guardian. I just want to go across first to the AIDMK, Mofi Pandarajan of the AIDMK. Why were your MPs today, sir, in Rajya Sabha waving a newspaper which made some striking claims against Mr. Karti Chidambaram, so exercised? Why do you think, even before a probe has been ordered, that he has a case to answer for? Mr. Karti Chidambaram says, by all means, if you think I've done something wrong, order a probe. I'm ready to face it. He's daring you.
I think all that AIDMK has been asking in the parliament is to quickly take action on the basis of available evidence, and there has been enough and more evidences of the ownership of these two companies, Advantage Strategic Consulting and Advantage Singapore. The only other business that we know that Karti Chidambaram has been running is a company called Chess, which is into compliance, legal compliance kind of work. The major deal which has happened through Advantage is the deal where they facilitated the Aircel Maxis deal, the disinvestment of Maxis in Aircel. And since that time, it's a 2G trail. Today the largest corruption deal in India.
No, all of this is alleged. Now, one second. You made an interesting point. You said
1,73,000 crore deal.
Sir,
That 2G
so 1 second.
trail. The 2G trail is what is leading to all these things.
Where's the evidence?
And in my view,
Karti Chidambaram,
ADMK
no, 1 second.
wanted action on this much faster.
Let me ask you. You use the term, Mr. Pandya-Rajan, that there is evidence. What evidence? Number one, who has gathered this evidence? Number two, and how do you know it exists?
Newspaper evidence.
Since the time Dr. Subramaniam Swamy triggered this whole thing in 2011, I think there has been stream of evidences, and even this Indian Express article talks of specifically the properties which are getting owned by the companies, which allegedly are a cover for Karti Chidambaram. And there's been direct trail getting established on how the 2G money has been finding its way into different ways. One was the Kalaignar TV money, the 200 odd crores, and two is this particular thing. And at the time when 2G is coming to a close, where a judicial pronouncement is expected any time, we believe that this is very important piece of
Okay, Dr.
evidence.
Swamy.
And it's important for the NDA government to take action on it. That's the reason we brought it to the attention.
Okay, Dr. Swamy, evidences, loaded word used by the AIDMK. Are you aware of evidences? Number one. Number two, why hasn't your government decided, sir, to file a charge sheet or order a probe, sir, into all of this?
Well, very far-fetched in what the NRDMK representative has said is quite right that the matter arose because of Mr. Chidambaram's illegal and motivated clearance he gave in the FIPB, that is the Foreign Investment Promotion Board, to FDI Malaysia, and it illegally allowed him to take the Aircel company 100% through the trick of putting up a bogus Indian company for 26%. Now, on that, it was discovered that a 26 lakh payment was made by Aircel. No, don't be silly. It is in there. It is in the accounts of the Advantage Strategic Limits company, strategic consulting company. It's there in the accounts. And Mr. Karti Chidambaram was asked to explain. And also Aircel was asked to explain. And they were unable to explain. And in the process, of course it's in the courts, but you are talking about the evidence, where is the prosecution, it's all ongoing. You are not aware of the case. That's why you are saying all these things. The matter was monitored by the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court frequently, like this coming Friday, is going to take stock as what the progress of the investigation is. It's already, the charge sheet in the case of Marans has already been filed. Mr. Chidambaram was interrogated on 6th December 2014, and Mr. Karti Chidambaram's house was raided, and documents were received, and we found that an unemployed person like him has got investments in 14 countries.
Well, so the 2G
now all these are now to be converted into a charge sheet.
The 2G
charge sheet is imminent.
Okay, the 2G court has already issued letter rogatory to Singapore for getting transaction details of Mr. Karti's company.
Yeah.
So let's, I just want to be sure, because this is a matter which is ongoing in a court. So I don't want someone's case to be prejudiced because they're not here to answer for themselves. That's why I'm injecting the word allegedly into this conversation.
No, these are banalities. These are banalities on your part.
You are very
These are banalities on your part because you don't know the case.
No, I
11
know.
countries, letter rogatories have been written.
Yes, I understand
And,
that, but
So
suppose-
therefore, I am telling you
Yeah.
that this is an ongoing investigation.
Okay, ongoing investigation. The DMK now needs to respond. The DMK, I just want to bring it on record, the Congress has excused itself from this debate, saying very clearly that, look, this is for Mr. Chidambaram and Karti Chidambaram to explain. We're not getting into all of this.
What will they have planned?
So I find it intriguing that the DMK, which is obviously in alliance with the Congress, etc., is taking up cudgels for Mr. Chidambaram tonight. I find that intriguing. Would you like to explain, sir, what's this love for Mr.
Was the
Chidambaram?
answer there? They,
Yeah, we are not taking up, yeah. No, we are
They
not
also
taking
the
up
founder
cudgels
of
on
G.
behalf of anybody. We are here in the debate to raise the issue of what is, how these ADMK MPs who have never uttered a word for the welfare of the state of Tamil Nadu on behastly on some ongoing investigation suddenly want to create a ruckus in the parliament. See, that is the reason why we wanted to participate in the debate. It's not to take up cudgels on behalf of Mr.
Many
P.
times.
Chidambaram. And also, we are talking about money, investigation, everything, and they are talking about illegally making money. I am asking Mr. Bafai Pandeyarajan, what about the Jazz cinemas acquired by the people close to the ADMK leadership? 1,000 crores of theatres were bought without apparently no source of income. They are trying to take the theatres all over the state. They are buying theatres all over the state. This is the situation here.
The 37
And strangely, the ADMK MPs go to the parliament and
Let me
create
first-
a ruckus, stating that action should be taken against Karti Chidambaram. Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad, the Congress president, has categorically stated that it has been done at the
Let me
behest of the
respond.
BJP to adjourn the attention calling motion regarding the inflammatory speeches made by the BJP leaders. So therefore, this is not on behalf of the other question which raises is on
Listen.
what issues this ADMK, what other issues pertaining to the state of Tamil Nadu, and the welfare of the people of the Tamil Nadu, these ADMK MPs have created the ruckus.
Now I'm asking.
Nothing at all.
Professor Nalapal,
Nothing at all.
You know,
So
Professor
why the
Nalapal,
sudden
is the
interest in Karti
AIDMK
Chidambaram?
also trying to deflect
Yeah, let me
attention
respond.
from
In
the...
every,
Okay, quick response. Quick response.
Okay. Let me respond.
Go ahead.
Let me respond. Listen, every issue of substance, the Tamil Nadu MPs have been the most hyperactive. The 49 MPs in the parliament that ADMK has.
39.
We are the third largest party in the parliament, and we've been raising every issue of substance, whether it's Sivakasi crackers
We
being
know all that,
invented by the
sir.
Chinese.
We know all that. What have
or
you
whether
stated?
it's every issue.
What issues have you
the
raised in the
document,
parliament?
maximum questions.
There are no trains in the
Maximum
for Tamil Nadu in the
questions
railway
per
budget. Have you
state
raised any issue
have
regarding
been
that?
raised by
No, okay.
many of them. Every one of them
One
has been
second,
addressed.
1 second.
And as of now,
Look,
even after the
it
railway
doesn't
budget,
matter whether
they
they've
have
been
given
silent
very
so
clear
far.
indication
If they
as to what
speak
has
up
come,
even
what
now,
has not come.
look, how
Today's
is
Prabhu was
this?
here.
Mr. Saravanan, how
No,
does
no,
this
listen,
fit in?
in terms
I
of
can understand when you say that,
inactivity,
look,
you
they're
cannot
trying to
accuse
make
us of.
disproportionate
And as of
noise
today-
because they want to
as of
deflect
today-
attention from Jayalalitha's own problems. I can understand that. But how can you blame AIDMK if they stand up and say, look, there has been a loot and we need to hold people to account, even if it's their first intervention, it doesn't matter. How does that make a difference to this conversation? One second. I just want to bring in Professor
The question
Nalapal
is,
in.
what
and
have
Dr.
they done
Swamy.
earlier with regard to
Yeah,
that?
one
Why
second,
all of a
please.
sudden? The
One second.
motives are circumspect.
Okay, one second. Professor Nalapal.
Rahul, I want to remind Saravanan that the election has not yet started in Tamil Nadu. So please don't go as though the election has already started. No, it will start. Now I want to make a point.
going, sir. It's ongoing. The
Rahul, I
process
want to
has
make a point. I would like to say that I have been speaking to many individuals who are officials and who are others, and they have been talking in terms of what happened during the time of a particular finance minister. I'm not going to name that finance minister. It could be X, Y, or Z. And this finance minister, through 3 officials, used to convey inside information about the workings of the ministry to a clique of brokers in the stock market, and these brokers would then convert that into a lot of cash. Now I've been hearing all kinds of reports about this. I think it's very important now. For example, telephone records. Now Karti Chidambaram, and I'm not linking Karti Chidambaram at all to what I said earlier, the finance minister I'm not identifying at all, but Karti Chidambaram was not finance minister. He was not even an undersecretary in the finance department. He was nothing there. If there are telephone records showing that officials have been in frequent contact with him,
especially officials of, let us say, SEBI, of the Finance Ministry, of other financial agencies. I think that is prima facie ground for asking, why are these officials in touch? Why were they in touch with Mr. Karti Chidambaram and his close associates? So I hope that the telephone records are going to be taken care of, and I hope these telephone records are made into the public, because the problem in our country is all these investigations take place in private and corrupt officials have a chance to come in and protect themselves. We need to ensure investigations take place in public.
Okay, but Dr. Swamy, final question to you, sir. One can't also forget that there is an impending election in the state of Tamil Nadu, and the DMK and the Congress and everyone else is questioning the timing. We want action, Aircel Maxis, why delay, why delay? They're saying that there's a fixed match between the BJP and the AIDMK, and they're raising this issue to score a few telling political points before a crucial election. Is that true, sir?
Very true.
So what's wrong even if it may be so? Because to
Okay,
me,
fine,
this
doesn't
whole
matter. Let me just bring it.
fountainhead
Is
of
Dr.
2G
Swamy with
is
me or not?
DMK. No wonder they're
One
standing
second.
out there and defending.
Let's try to get him in. Let's just try to get him in.
Fairly, let me respond. I think it's
Aircel Maxis was brought up by an interlocutory application of mine in the Supreme Court in 2011. And in 2012, I made a press conference revealing that the beneficiary was Mr. Karti Chidambaram of the illegal orders that Mr. Chidambaram passed from the Foreign Investment Promotion Board, where an Indian company, 100% Indian company, Aircel, was practically gifted to a Malaysian company called Maxis. And then the investigation was ordered. There have been a number of reports being filed in the Supreme Court. Now they are on the verge of filing a charge sheet. In the process of pursuing Mr. Karti Chidambaram's lead that he himself gave on the account, mainly getting 36 lakhs from the Aircel, the enforcement directorate was able to find that he in 14 countries he has property without being employed. How can he get all this? This is all loose. And therefore, now to say these are allegations, these are nothing more than rubbish. The CBI and the enforcement directorate is about to file a charge sheet, and the trial will start. And it is well established that Mr. Chidambaram had broken the law in giving this deal to the masses. And that's why he was interrogated by the CBI on 6th December 2014.
Okay, well, allegations are not still to be proven, but as Dr. Swamy says, a charge sheet is impending. Karti Chidambaram told me when I spoke to him this morning that he's welcoming the filing of a charge sheet because he really wants to come out and in detail respond. He doesn't mind if his books are scrutinized, he's clean. That's what he said. We'll take a short break. Lots more coming up on the News Hub. Thank you very much for joining me this evening.